Ma'am, thank you so much for your time this evening. I know that it has been a busy week. Uh, we can probably say hectic, but not hectic because we are enjoying it, isn't it? And we're so used to Fijian Language Week, Samoan Language Week, Tongan Language Week, but now we have Rotuman Language Week. And know that it is not something new. The community has been there, and the Whanau Community Hub has been instrumental in putting all these programs together. As the coordinator and the people who are behind the concept of the Whanau Community Hub, what are some of the activities that have been going there for the past 1 to 2 years?
Noe Maori, my name is Rachael Mario. Atourua, ale tifere ma le alisi, tifere whane pepche ma chuchu, ma alisi hene motusa, harua motusa. To mapiangrua le atarana ma le vorosi, saulei ma pepche ma chuchu whanguta. Thank you. And welcome to all the audience who are watching here today. Rotuman Language Week has been a work in progress. We started in 2018 where we had the first language week. It was not government funded. We had to fight to where we get to get what we have today. So now it's recognized by government, and so our Rotuman people in Aotearoa are very fortunate to be enjoying all the benefits that come with all the different languages throughout the year. So Rotuma Language Week kicks off the Pacifica languages for all Pacifica people in Aotearoa, New Zealand. And having said that, as I mentioned earlier, we've had to fight to get what we have today, because initially we come under Fiji, because of course we govern by Fiji. And so when we requested that we have our Rotuman language, our identity and our culture is so different from the Fijian culture, and we were told that no, we can't have it. We have to come under Fiji. So I was not happy about that, and so I had to advocate to get what we have. So lots of letter writing, lots of emails to inform, lots of meetings with government departments, ministers, as well as mainly the Minister for Pacific Peoples Ministry, and still they rejected it. And so in 2019, after the first Rotuman Language Week, I made a complaint to Human Rights, and straight away after the next day we got the Rotuman Language Week. And that's where we are today. We are happy to be celebrating it. We welcome and invite everyone into this space. We've had, like the sermon today on the wall, it had love, joy and peace, and I feel that this whole week has been a lot of aroha, a lot of love shown to us and our people. We've had a lot of joy. We've met lots of people throughout this whole week from different denominations, different races, different ethnic groups and different organizations. So Rotuman Language Week is about sharing our culture to the people in Aotearoa. It's not only about Rotuman people, but it's about sharing and networking so that people understand who we are, where we come from, and what we here in Aotearoa and how we can contribute to our economy. Having the Whanau Hub as the Whanau Community Trust is one of our partners, so we kind of we are the Auckland Rotuman group, so we are the founding people that have started this Rotuman Language Week, and throughout we have lots of programs throughout that. We have the Rotuman language classes. We have the culture classes,
Senior citizens
lunches,
health
programs, educational. We have maths literacy classes. We have housing workshops. So we have many things happening at our Whanau Hub.
How do you intend to develop this Whanau Community Hub to probably become a place where people come to, say, in the next 5 to 6 years? And at the moment, I mean, you started like way back in 2019, and just by looking at what has been achieved so far, it is only fair to say that you have achieved quite a lot in, say, 3 years. I can only imagine that in the next 5 years' time, it could be a center where people can come to. So is there a message out there for Rotuman families, probably not only for Rotuman families, for other ethnicities who probably have nowhere to go to and probably can come over to the hub for just a sit down and just a dialogue?
What we are quite interested in at the moment and moving forward is actually having our own Rotuman library. It's actually our languages center where we intend to get a lot more books written. Last year during Rotuman Language Week, we launched 2 books that were written by Mrs. Choche Fochoki, and so we intend to expand on that. So I believe there's quite a few books out there, but what we want for our language to for our kids to learn our language and have an identity here, we need to have our books out there in the library so the kids can borrow it. In terms of what my vision is for the next 5 years, I actually hope that we will continuously have these Rotuman language classes, have an organization, a big organization where we can employ people and run it like a proper organization, so we're able to mentor, also help people. There's a lot of problems in our community, uplift and empower them. There's a lot of mental illness, there's a lot of suicides amongst not just amongst our Rotuman people, but amongst the Fiji community at large. So that's one thing that we were interested in doing, a lot of social work, social services. We want to be able to offer that, where at the moment a lot of our Fiji people are going to they've been referred to other organizations. There's no real Fiji organization or Rotuman organization to help our people in Aotearoa, and I believe that we're about 150,000 in Aotearoa because of 50,000 migrated since 2016 coup. 2006 coup, and there's a lot. So if you expand that, we've had kids, and our kids have had kids. So that's why we're saying the figures are about 150,000. So the stats that hopefully is going to come out shortly will show that we are a lot more than what the government thinks that we are. So in New Zealand, the structure is such that if you have so many people, only so much is allocated, funding is allocated to you. So I advise all the Fiji people, and Rotumans especially, be proud of who you are. And if you do get the census form, fill it out and tick it so that you get identified and you get counted, because the government funding is based on how many people you are here in Aotearoa.
Just a last word to other Rotuman families out there who still haven't found their way into the hub.
We have a Rotuman website, is www.rotuma.org. We also are available on mobiles 021 255 9956. We're on Facebook, so you just type Rotuma, the Auckland Rotuman group, you'll find us. But a message for our people is don't actually, if you think that something is right, go for it, because I'm an activist. So if I don't take no for an answer. If someone says to me that I can't do it, I will not sit down and listen to them. I will do my research, and if I think that they are wrong, I will go against the decision, and I will advocate for it, like I've done with our Rotuman language and having the language week. And also our Rotuman people really need to be united. But to be united, we tend to have what I call house niggers, and those are the people that really need to take a step back, because house niggers are the problem in today's society. You have people that are trying to advocate to get our people, community as a whole together, and then you have these house niggers who are really cheap to buy, and so if government throws a few dollars at them, they actually tend to go that way. So that's what we currently have in our Rotuman community. We have a few house niggers out there, and those people really need to step back, because they're doing more harm to our communities than actually getting our people together. Kia ora, and tēnā koutou katoa, for yexia, mateu tiu.